The middle-aged candy store. The middle-aged candy store. Have a good time, try lemon and lime at the middle-aged candy store. The candy is sweet, it's true, though it may seem bitter to you. Wave back at the years, the trials and the tears, the cigarettes and beers, the faces you love, the things you're sorry for. Come in for a spell, there's caramel at the middle-aged candy store.
Well, here I am for another lonely shift at the candy store. Me, Medusa, a gal who is cursed to singledom because my gaze turns people to stone, and... Oh, hello.
Hello.
What are you doing here? Karen said this was my shift.
She told me to come in today.
Well, we both can't be working.
Morning, everyone. Oh.
Karen, did you tell Candybot he was working also?
Oh, well, my mistake then. Sorry. Maybe you two could both take the shift and get to know each other better, huh? Ta-ta.
I think she did this on purpose so that we could initiate a relationship.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I got that super brain. But obviously, I'm not gonna date a freaking robot.
Okay, well, my AI just gained some new subroutines. Manage _awkward_ moment and process _humiliation. Wow, I just wrote a sketch about it. Here it is.
It's a beautiful day to lay a trap for ladies and gents. Come into the woods and we'll take you away and you'll lose all your dollars and cents. That's a good one. I should scribble it down in my leaflet. Which is made of leaves, of course. Because that's what we fairies have to work with. You heard that right. I'm Owen, and I'm a fairy and I'm just darling. Cute, right? Yes, cute. Like the baby blood I'm using as ink. Don't worry, it's not baby deer or baby chipmunk or those sweet little baby salamanders. No, not any of those. I try to come up with a new song every single day because my job is really boring. I lure human people into the other world by trying to get them to go through this portal here. See it? No? Exactly. That's because I'm doing my job, friend. Yes, I lure human people into the other world by making them step through this portal. And then I rob them so much. Don't worry, you seem far too smart to fall for my foolery. I won't even try. Did you close the gate behind you back there? There's a sign that says close the gate. We're not so bad, fairies. We do our best. We're a fun friend at a party, and it's a party all the time over there in the other world. Like I said in the song, we do like to steal your wallet once you're through the portal and a bit drunk on berry liquor. It's not because we need the money. I mean, what is money? Money's stupid. But you like it, and nothing is funnier than taking that away from you. Trust me, it's hilarious. This job, though, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know. I guess I just expected more traffic from how the gig was described by the goblin who seemed desperate to quit. I'm starting to think he lied to me. What are you, a hiker? You seem really athletic, and you have some quality gear there. Bear ballet. Tinkle, tinkle, tink. Go away, bear.
Hoo-hoot, hoo-hoot, hoo. Elwyn! Oh, sorry I didn't see you with a mark.
Oh, no, not this one. They're not going to fall for it. Look, you can tell by the pants.
Nice pants.
Yeah, you can just tell. So why have you come, Owl? Do you have some mysterious intelligence?
Well, I was hanging out with my government. What's that look on your face? I should say Parliament? An expert in pluralization right here in our woods. A good thing we have you around, or who would be pedantic. Elwyn, I came to tell you that there's a couple of folks on their way this way. It could be your lucky day.
I need one of those so badly. Well, for this to work, human person, I need you to hide somewhere. And, watch out for the portal, of course. Owl, any way you could do some fancy flight patterns to get them heading in this direction?
It's the only thing you pay me to do, with the money you steal from the human people.
Yeah, what do you even use money for?
Cigarettes.
How about that? An owl, a majestic creature, flew right across our paths.
I'm telling you, this soul-searching hike was an idea made of pure magic.
I have to admit, I feel like we are getting a little closer to our inner child. This would be impossible in the city.
Oh, I never want to go back to the city. Let's just keep hiking forever.
We would be so in touch with our hearts, don't you think, after a year or two?
I'm aroused at the thought of how good our memoirs are going to be.
We are forest bathing. Nobody ever dares to forest bathe.
We are so brave to follow our deepest calling.
Feel the forest wash us.
So you're probably wondering what happened there. Honestly, I turned the portal off. Sometimes it's just not worth it. The thing is, when you lure someone into the other world or rob them a lot, you want to show them a really good time first. Take them to some parties. Bars are so beautiful, like nothing you've ever seen. Gold-plated everything. And you end up hanging out with them and making sure that they don't get eaten by anything on your watch. It's a professional courtesy. Those folks would have been a hassle and a half. And I can't imagine anyone across the Vale who would not have tried to eat them, just to get them to shut up a second, Yeah, I mean, you really only want to take the right people. You're going to be seen with them, and everyone is going to know they're with you. You may not care about money, but social currency, that's priceless.
Incoming! Incoming!
Hello? I came through the gate after circling it 3 times and closed it behind me. You have nothing to fear. I will do you no harm and have brought offerings.
Welcome, stranger.
Hey, are you the guardian here? The toll booth to the alternate dimension? I have been triangulating this location for years and looking into what you might enjoy. Here, some bread and chocolate and gold coins. Real gold. I give them to you to provide me passage to the other world.
What do you know of another world? Would there not be dangers you could not face?
I mean, nothing compared to the poverty and environmental destruction here.
You know that in such a place, if such a place existed, you would probably get robbed by me or eaten.
Robbed? I have already been robbed of my agency by a so-called democracy that looks more like a techno-autocratic oligarchy. And if I were to be eaten, so would end the exploitation of my labor and manipulation of my desires in a corrupt system where no good exists.
So you're saying that this world is the evil one, and through a portal...
Through the portal, I might find something to live for.
I mean, yikes.
And wouldn't you want a noble servant ready to help you in all your endeavors, O great gatekeeper?
So I think cool story, but you sound a bit out there.
But I've done so much research.
Sorry, friend. I'm just a human person enjoying a hike in this forest.
Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. I must have miscalculated something.
You should probably go home and start over.
I will find a way.
I hope you do. Good day. Bet you think I'm a snob now. It's just the enthusiasm kind of takes the shine off the whole kidnapping experience, Just wants it too badly. I could have lied and said it was like a hell dimension, which it isn't. It's actually super gorgeous. Perfect weather all the time. You would love it, I couldn't bring them. I'm looking for someone to rob the heck out of, not a new pet. Would you look at that? It's almost quitting time. Been nice to know you. Now I'm off to taste the sweet ambrosia that can only be prepared by pixies. Oh, it would knock your socks off. Wait a minute. You wouldn't by any chance want to come just for a drink, would you? I mean, I wouldn't want to rob you much. I understand the hesitation. What if I offered you some protection, say, in the way of a magic ring? Then you wouldn't have anything to fear, would you? What do you say? Come on out. It'll be such a great time. There you are. Such a nice-looking human. So tall. So much human hair. A lot of hair, actually. Were you wearing a hat before? Surprised I didn't notice.
Elwyn, are you sure that this is a human person? That humans discard their skin like that?
I'm not sure, Owl. Hey, friend, has there been some sort of misunderstanding? Did I leave the gate open by mistake when clocking in this morning? Unhand me! It's so rude to pick up fairies without their consent. You'll be sorry. Ow! Come help me defeat this brute. Wait. Now what's that? What's that coming out of your backpack?
I'm coming, Elwyn. I need to catch and eat these mice first.
Why is it, Owl, that every time you see 1,000 mice, it's like we were never even friends?
I'm sorry, Elwyn. You mean a lot to me, but they are worth it.
I get it, Owl. And you, magnificent monster. I take it you're crossing over, right? Planning to do some damage? You're gonna need someone who knows their way around, right? I know you could eat me, but murder is so yesteryear. Take me with you. If you pass me the flute in my backpack over there, I can play us some of my songs. You're looking at me like you think that flute might give me magic power. Okay. You're right again. Nothing gets by you. You're so smart. Let's do this. We'll stop for something to eat at the pub first, so that if we run into anyone I like, you won't be tempted to eat them. It'll be a blast. I know some very eligible singles if you're into it. Oh, and maybe we can do some robbing.
Sayonara, Elwyn. Bonne chance.
Well, that was pretty good. I still wouldn't date you, though, even if you were under warranty.
It's okay. I'm not ready yet. I am really only starting to understand how to appreciate candy. Like, why do people like coconut or nougat?
You know, as lonely as I am, I still would rather not have you talk. Is there a way to turn you off, or...
Hey, you kids. How's the vibe in here?
Terrible. Medusa doesn't like me, and I am developing a subroutine to hurt her feelings.
Oh yeah? Well, forgive me for not wanting to have a household appliance as a friend.
You don't have any friends. Anybody who was friends with you looks like a pile of gravel now.
Okay, enough! Enough conflict! Damn! Listen, you two can go home for the day.
Fine with me. I have to go pick up Visine anyway.
And I have to go home and reflect on my new and highly exciting hostility functions.
I guess I'm not as good a matchmaker as I am a candy store manager. Who would have thought a candy-selling robot and a descendant of Medusa wouldn't hit it off? So weird. It felt natural, but... oh, well. Have a listen to this.
So, I wanted to say something here about some disapproving comments I have heard from humans about my role in Elwyn's little forest grift she has going on. First of all, I am not going to seek or accept any kind of moral approbation from the human species. I think you know why. Secondly, those of us who live in the forest, we know what it's like. I get comments from outsiders that say I'm a cold, conniving trickster. Well, we're here, and we're surviving. Tricks are part of it, and if you had any sense, well, you wouldn't be tricked, okay? Now, as for cold, I have to say no way. I am not cold or cool, and that's because the forest is magical, it is, but there's always a life and death decision behind every enchanted clover or purple mushroom, you know? The pixies, the little squirrels, everybody's out for themselves, so I'm always on my guard. We all are. And I'm not cold, I'm jumpy, I'm nervous. Elwyn always calls me my nervous owl, which I take as a play on words that she thinks is okay. As for comments that I would throw her under the bush whenever I get the chance, once again, this is survival. She knows how it is. She lives here too. Still, we do love it. So you humans with your flowery promises you make with poetry and songs or writing out long contracts, it's no wonder you're all so damn distracted with all of that in your head. You don't get the forest. We live for ourselves, but it's magical. You can't take it. And when you come here, you get fooled into tumbling into some portal, into another world. Not my problem. I'm just doing the only job I have. I'm living the forest life. I am being the forest me. In the spring, I mate. Every time. I got nice shoulders. I can sing and dance. And I also munch on the mice to live. And Elwyn knows this is my priority. I'm not breaking any faith with her. And then, I get paid to mess with humans, which pays for my cigarettes. So in closing, I guess, I got my life, you take care of yours, okay? Now scram. Woohoo!
Thank you for listening to the Middle-Aged Candy Store, produced by The Gathering. Podcasts appear every first and third Tuesdays of the month. Fae-Gate-Away Episode 1, written by Megan Liley. Performed by Rachel Perry, Donnie Febbleston, Tony Culverwell, Kristin Mueller-Heaslip, and Karen Loomer. My Nervous Owl, written and performed by Donnie Febbleston. Intro and interstitial segments written by Donnie Febbleston and performed by Kristin Mueller-Heaslip, Donnie Febbleston, and Karen Loomer. Sound effects used under Creative Commons license from freesound.org. Cover art by Amanda Matalanis. The Middle-Aged Candy Store is a proud member of the We're Still Cool podcast network. Theme music by Donnie Febbleston, performed by Donnie and Linda Febbleston.
Come in for a spell, there's